What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella gonna top off the night with some boxing talk, and we got the Terence Crawford and Jeff Horn purses in, man. We got the purses, how much they making. Shout out to Boxing Ego for putting me on game. Then I found it on ESPN as well. I usually wait till Saturday to reveal the purses if I can find out how much they making. And Terence Crawford is making $3 million, but he has a $1.75 million purse with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, but he's going to make $3 million. He got a guarantee from Top Rank for $3 million. I'll link the article to the description so you know this trio from ESPN and Darren Rayfield. And Jeff Horn is got a $500,000 purse listed with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, but he's listed to make about $1 million, I believe it is. Yeah, $1.25 million. So that's what Jeff Horn is gonna make. But he's gonna make a good payday. Remember he asked for $5 million, then he was reported that he might get $2 million. So at the end of the day, Terence Crawford got a nice hefty purse for this fight. As a challenger and having the A-side promoter, he's getting $3 million. So that's a very, very good purse for a fight with Jeff Horn. So you see why Terence Crawford ain't complaining about what's going on with Top Rank, because he eating good. He just walked away with $3 million to fight punching bag and Jeff Horn. And Jeff Horn is a champion. He making $1.25 million. You know what I'm saying? But it's also to be said that Jeff Horn get pay-per-view upside in his country, Australia, which is guesstimated to bring him, yes, I said guesstimated, that's my word, to bring him an extra $1 million. So he might bring home at least $2 million and some change. So that's where the extra money making up. A lot of people wondering why the champion is getting less. Same reason why Canelo and Golovkin. It's about A-side promoter, and when you got the A-side promoter and it's backing you, you're going to get more money. So at the end of the day, Terence Crawford is eating. He's making about the same what Keith Thurman and Earl Spence was making. Keith Thurman got paid $3.3 million to $3.5 million fighting Leonard Bundu because they couldn't find nobody to fight him. Earl Spence got $3.5 with fighting Lamont Peterson. So at the end of the day, they eating. And just because it's listed as 1.5, as you see here, these purses are listed with the New York State or the Nevada State Athletic Commission. They listed with them, but at the end of the day, it's other ways. They getting more money then. Same thing with Adrian Broner. They say, oh, this was listed on the commission, the New York State Athletic Commission. It's listed that Broner made $1 million. At the end of the day, they get money and bonuses and stuff on the back end. You see, Gary Russell made 1.4 with Jojo Diaz, but he got all of the live gate. So he got everything the money drove in who bought tickets at that MGM National Harbor Bay, whatever it's called. He got the money from the arena and the tickets and everything else. So you could put probably another $1 million on top of that $1.4 million at least. So at the end of the day, just because you see hard purses and then the guarantee through the commission, that don't mean exactly that's what the fighter's getting. That's what he's getting minimum. He's getting money on the back end as well. And the boxing game is a difficult business to really understand when people say, oh, could Terence Crawford get out this Top Rank contract? If Terence Crawford go over to Premier Boxing Champions, let's talk about business real quick. He probably going to get the same purses he getting now to fight Earl Spence. So he happy. He happy fighting guys like Jeff Horn and potentially Adonis and Jose Benavidez like that. Because he's the dominant A-side. He's going to make $3 million fighting on the ESPN Plus app. If they told that motherfucker to go fight on Mars and Pluto for $3 million, he going to go fight on Mars and Pluto. He said he don't really trust the media. Who does? He don't like doing interviews. He don't like self-promoting. But guess what? He touching M's for real. He touching M's for real. He getting $3 million for this fight. So if he went over to Al Heyman, at the end of the day, he ain't know shit about the reinvest and all the money they get in the back end, whatever it may be with them. He happy in this situation. He comfortable in the skin. He's comfortable cashing that check at the bank. And that's what it is with Terence Crawford, man. He's comfortable. He's eating. So while we all concerned about him need to self-promote and make himself bigger, he don't care. Honestly, he don't. He happy in his position. He happy making $3 million. He cool with it, but he don't understand it's a bigger thing. It's a bigger scheme behind that. Because the more popular he makes himself, the more popular Earl Spence make himself, then it makes more sense to make money, it make dollars, it makes sense to make that fight happen. While these guys are not above the proper popularity line, they not gonna fight. you know. But at the end of the day, they both, you know, he eating good, and I'll see what Earl Spencer's purse is next week. But Jeff Horn seemed like he got jived in the bank. But at the end of the day, I mean, he said he could have won the fight Anthony Mundine and gave up his title. He made $2 million, but I don't know how true that is in Australia. If that was true, he wouldn't have just settled for 1.25 plus probably $1 million on pay-per-view. That's $2 million right there. He probably would have got $2 million plus pay-per-view money if he fought Anthony Mundine, if that was true. So at the end of the day, he could have made $3, but at the end of the day, that money wasn't really there with Anthony Mundine. That man is old, beat up and shit. That fight might not have happened. So he came to America to get this payday and get beat up and then go home. But at the end of the day, this is pretty nice purses, man. They both eating well, and you see why Terence Crawford ain't complaining about his situation in Top Rank. You know, Bob Arum and ESPN making sure that bank is right. And that's ESPN that pays for the main event. Let me just say that out. The promoter pays for the undercard, and if you look in the link in the description for this undercard, for this link for this purses, you see how the undercard is very, very cheap. It ain't nobody making over $35,000 on the undercard. And that's Bob Arum. He paid the undercard out. He being very, very frugal as usual with them weak-ass undercards. But it's your boy TBC and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Don't forget to check the links in the description if you want to donate. Also, if you want to catch us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, we do some good fantasy matchup memes and everything else. Check the links in the description, and it's a username for Instagram in there as well. Definitely appreciate it, bros, and help share the videos and help us grow. We're on the rush to hit 10,000 subscribers, but we gone.